Hello, everyone. Welcome to yet another inspiring episode of Glass Academy Webinars 2024. With each session, we venture deeper into the remarkable world of glass, exploring its versatility, elegance, and transformative impact on design and architecture. Today, however, we're taking things a little step further. We're not just celebrating the brilliance of this incredible material glass, but also shining a spotlight on an equally critical component, the hardware solutions that support, secure, and enhance its performance. We all know glass has revolutionized modern design with its elegance, versatility, and ability to merge aesthetics with functionality. However, the true potential of glass is realized only when paired with the right hardware solutions, ensuring safety, durability, and adaptability in various applications. This webinar aims to delve into the synergy between glass and innovative hardware systems, highlighting their role in residential and commercial projects. By exploring practical applications and real-life examples, we aim to equip participants with insights into creating seamless, efficient, and visually appealing spaces. To guide us through this fascinating topic, we have an expert with us who brings unparalleled knowledge and experience in this domain. We're honored to have with us today Ms. Sumitra Menon, Head Project Sales, Hardware Solutions, 𝐒𝐚𝐫𝐴𝐻 India Private Limited Glass Business. So without further ado, let's dive into this session today. So we'll be exploring specialized hardware solutions across three key applications, which are glass doors, balustrades and railings, and modular glass partitions for office spaces. To set the tone for today's session and provide a comprehensive introduction to innovative hardware solutions, I'm delighted to invite Ms. Sumitra Menon to take the screen. With her experience, she will guide us through cutting-edge advancements that redefine functionality, enhance aesthetics, and elevate safety and security standards across glass doors, balustrades, railings, and modular glass partitions for office spaces.
Thank you, Anvita, for the short introduction. Yes, I would love to take you all through the one important division of 𝐶𝐶𝐫𝐵, which is the hardware solutions. And when we say hardware solution, it is more related to giving solution to the end user, to the client. And I'll quickly take you through the history of 𝐶𝐶𝐫𝐵 and hardware solution. I'll just share a small introduction about what we are doing in hardware solutions. All right. So here we go. This is about 𝐶𝐶𝐫𝐵. We all know 𝐶𝐶𝐫𝐵 has a rich history and a legacy of being in the glass business, and many for you all to know, this is 𝐶𝐶𝐫𝐵 is a 355-year-old company, which is spread across 75 locations, 75 countries. And also we have something like 8 research center. When we say 8 research center, there are a lot of researchers who do a lot of R&D day-to-day into all the products and glass-related products. And as you can see, the strength of 𝐶𝐶𝐫𝐵 is the people who work around the clock around the world. And we have various manufacturing units, glass manufacturing units, out of which we have almost six units based out of India. And we also have outlets which is called the My Home outlets, which is spread across India. Also, you all, when you step out, you can see My Home in India. Talking about 𝐶𝐶𝐫𝐵, we do a lot of innovations. I did a lot on the various solutions that can be brought into day-to-day life using glass, and we do implement, and same time we ensure that our innovations and our products do comply to the safety norms, and we do drive the sustainability goal. And all the research centers which are there across India, or across the world, do drive in the same message to the market. This is one of our research centers, which is based out of India, which is called the SGRI. As you can see in the visual, this is the testing capability where we we test daily in and out. We test the products, be it hardware or be it a partition. We do the load testing. We do a lot of things. I mean, there's a whole lot of things done by the researchers who drive the cause of giving a quality product in the market. And these are we call it the competency center, who test and see whatever we sell in the market. This is all tested, and once it is vetted by SGRI, then only it is sold in the market. See, one of the divisions, which is a little young division of Saint-Gobain, is the hardware solutions. Hardware solution, when we say, it is basically products where we can use glass and we reach out to the end user. Hardware solutions, we have three products, which is one is which caters to the more of the residential segment, which is the glass railing. We have the entrance solution, which is again the hardware, which is used in the doors and sliding doors and furniture accessories. Then we have a product called modular glass partitions, which is more in the commercial space, which is a partition which can be removed and refixed, which is basically called the demountable modular partition. When we say modular, it is removable and refixable. So this brings all these products are quite modular in nature, and this constitute the hardware solution division of Saint-Gobain. When we talk about the solutions which we provide in the office interiors, we have the glass partition, then we have the solid partition and prefabricated doors. When we say prefabricated doors, these doors are integrated basically with the partitions or the solid glass or the solid partitions. Then we have the frameless doors. And in all these prefabricated doors, we use our own hardware. So basically, it is providing end-to-end solution in the commercial office spaces. One more offering from the hardware solution of Saint-Gobain is the Clipper conference box, which many of us know as pods or meeting rooms. These are basically, when we say pods, it is more on acoustics and a little private entity where we can a team of people, a group of people can conduct meetings, and this is removable and move to another location. So now Saint-Gobain pods, what you see on the visual, are with casters. So it gives us quite a good flexibility on fixing a meeting room. You can have a meeting room in one area, then you can shift it to another area. That is called the Clipper conference box. See, all our partition products comes with certain acoustic excellence. When we say acoustic excellence, we understand the need of the customer and then tailor make the solution. So typically, it is end-to-end solution what we give to the customer. See, here you can see that we have systems which gives us acoustics from as good as 54 dB, which is basically a 54 dB. When we say 54 dB, it is basically we use it in a high octane area, say like labs, and the kind of glass combinations what we use differs from each client requirement. Lower the dB, lower the glass combination, and 54 dB is where we use high performance glass. We also have at Saint-Gobain, we have a lot of value-added glass which can be integrated into our partitions. Like in any office spaces, you can have this color laminated glass which can be fixed or mounted on our partition. So that serves as your writing board or something like that. So all these glasses, what you see on the screen, can be used. And we also have smart glass, which can be integrated into our partition solutions. Yeah, like I mentioned earlier, Saint-Gobain, what do I say? We promote or we consciously take efforts that we drive the sustainability goals, and compliance is one thing, but sustainability goes with our commitment towards sustainability goes. So you see in all our products, like when we talk about modular glass partition, the materials what we use are all recyclable. And if you see the aluminum frames, we ensure that we use less of aluminum, or a lightweight frames is what we use when we do the construction. And all this thing is tested and certified, and we ensure that the integration is in such a way that where we use glass more, and we use for the joints, glass to glass joints, we use materials which can be recycled. Okay. Partition, yes, is one product, and then we have entrance solution, which we discussed earlier in the presentation. Entrance solution is is basically the glass hardware, where we have floor springs, we have patch fitting systems, we have doors, handles, handles, and if you see on the screen, the testing, the way we test is 20 lakhs cycles is tested, where normally in the market it is 5 lakhs cycles. So if we benchmark in the market, 𝐶ENGoBain is way ahead on the compliance and the testing. And since we have an in-house facility, the testing, everything whatever we sell in the market are tested. These are basically the handles that can be integrated into, it can be like we have all the, different solutions. This is, it depends on the client, what they want. Yeah, these are the spider fittings and various solutions. So what we do is, since we are pioneers in glass, we try to give as much solution as possible to the end user. These are again spider fittings. So this is glass door as a complete solution. Glass door as a complete solution, I meant is we do partitions, we use glass doors, we have floor springs, we have handles, we have door closures. So that is end to end, we take care of the door solution. Partition is one, door is one solution. Another solution of hardware solution is Defender. Defender is the name what we have given to our balustrade system, which is basically the railing. So when we talk about railing, there are certain, more than partition or this hardware, when we talk about railing, it is more about safety. These are the various ranges of solutions from 𝐶ENGoBain in railing. Okay. Like I said, in railing, there are a lot of complaints because it has a lot of safety concerns, because typically the railings are used in high-rise buildings as a balcony solution. These are the compliance or the testings what we have done for railing. You can just have a see. So many testing is done. I think a lot of efforts have gone in driving the safety standards. These are the various glasses which can be used in railing. And again, it depends on the kind of solution which the client is asking, and depends on the application that we give or select the glass. These are some of the recent projects which we have executed in railing, partition, and hardware. We have really done some marquee projects in this, and we have got testimonials from the client. So again, some recent projects. Well, that's it on the products of hardware solution.
Yeah, so thank you, ma'am, for showing us through the hardware solutions that play an integral role in supporting the glass as a product. We are sure our students and the young professionals who are getting into this field of practical knowledge will be benefited by how it works in a technical manner. So firstly, I would start off with a few questions that I myself have doubts and are curious with. So what makes modular office partitions an ideal choice for modern commercial interiors?
Okay, so now since we are talking to aspiring architects, and they are right now on the other side of the business, whatever we study or whatever we talk, and when actually it is implemented or it is done in the field or in the site is completely different. There is of course there is a lot of thought process which goes in selecting products, and as an architect or future designers, I think what they should look forward to is, see, post COVID there have been a lot of emphasis or focus on modularity, where we can bring down the dependency on labor. So these days, what we are seeing, there is a trend. I mean, when we talk about office partitions, it is we have seen that it is the architect's choice is more about modularity, how soon we can remove and refix it, and also sustainability. These are few things what comes, because how good, because these days a lot of green buildings and all are coming, and many of the clients who are say A class or A category clients, they would like to look at green products. So this is one conscious thing what we decided is, okay, we should have a complete modular solution, and same time we have the sustainability goals also. We are mindful about sustainability goals. And also when we say modular glass partition, this is partition is basically like you feel an office space is, I mean, open office space. Same time you have a privacy, you're sitting inside a cabin. So these are all the aspects what we think. Of course aesthetic is there, because partition is something which is a completely architectural product, and more than I would say the this load testing or all, I think it is more about acoustics, noise transfer, modularity, reusability. All this is what architect decides, and color and flexibility, the options what we give, how we integrate the door. See, if you might be since I've shown in my presentation, there are a lot of doors. We have solid door, we have patch fitting door, we have style door. So it gives a little bit of freedom for the architect to work with our products, because partition is one, and then they can select any from array of doors, they can select any door solution, any hardware. So we have, and being Saint-Gobain, we give an end-to-end solution. So it is a one-stop solution. Otherwise, if you look at the other brands, it's more of using glass from Saint-Gobain and integrating it. For us, it is end-to-end. So I think the selection point should be more of modularity and sustainability, and
Long
how
term.
natural light can be used. Yeah.
Sure, definitely. So moving on, like as we already spoke about the choices that need to be made in modular office partitions, can you explain the difference between single glazed and double glazed partitions in commercial spaces in general?
Yeah, so see, we work with a lot of architects, and our products, what we specify, or it comes from the design table. It's architect who decides what kind of a partition, because see, some of the architects work on a completely acoustic driven projects. That point of time, it becomes critical for us to give a solution where the noise leak is less. So that is when we suggest a multiple glass. And when we talk about multiple glass, that is a double glazed. Unless, see, glass is the weaker link. And in a single glaze, we can achieve up to 34-35 dB noise block. And when we talk about double glaze partition, we can use multiple glass. We can also use laminated glass, which is basically 38 and above is what the noise dB is what we have seen. So depending on the architect's design, we suggest single. When we say single, as it says, single is a single glass and double glaze is a double glass. When we say double glaze, it's not a sandwich glass. It is a two panel where we have two slots for putting two glass panels. And that is called the double glazed glass. And we can integrate any glass. I mean, we can use a performance glass, we can have laminated glass, normal monolithic glass, any of this depending on the client and the architect's requirement.
Noted. That's great. So many permutations are possible in
Yeah,
this
so
situation.
it's a single glaze is not only there in the partition, it's there in the doors as well.
Doors also, right?
Yeah.
Right. So you've already brushed upon this topic, ma'am, but I was curious to know, how do combinations, like for example, like we spoke, of glazed and solid partitions enhance office layouts. We spoke about modularity a bit, but could you please elaborate on the other aspects?
Yeah, sometimes it so happens that we see a typical cabin is where we have three sides solid, which is an opaque wall, and one side you see a glass wall or the glass partition. So this opaque wall, what we see is constructed at side. So we have a system where we can, like how we do the how we do the glass partition. Instead of the glass, we bring in the finished boards, which is a
Okay.
completely modular factory finished boards, which can be just like how we put glass, we put the boards and we finish it off. Like I said, it is completely modular, and same time it gives a feeling of having a solid wall. And you can even have a combination where we decide on different panels. Like sometimes we have multiple joints. When you have a little longer partition where we have multiple joints, we can integrate with the solid board. And solid board these days come in any finishes. You can have a paint finish. We can have wallpaper, whatever the client chooses. We can have sometimes lacquered glass also integrated. And when we say solid, it can be a wooden finished boards also.
Yes.
Which can match the probably the furniture like that. I mean, there's a lot of ideas where architect can play with when we have this kind of different solutions.
Vastly customizable in both the sectors.
Yes.
So moving forward as an architect, what are the key factors we should consider while choosing office partitions? We brushed upon a lot like acoustics, privacy, modularity, but are there any things that we need to look forward to as a designer to convince our clients or also anybody else for that matter?
Yeah, see, architect, I feel that the person who builds the office space is architect. I mean, client gives an idea, but architects, it depends a lot on the thought process, what architect and how architect understands the design intent from the client. When as an if you ask me as an architect, the points which an architect should consider is, one is definitely modularity, aesthetic is there, and second is like value for money. When we talk about our doors, see, I think there are very few brands. I think we are the only brand probably who give a factory finished ready to fit doors. So when we say ready to fit doors, all the miter joints and it's like a ready-made wear. All the miter joints are taken care, the hardware cutting and all is done at the factory. So what happens is that brings with it a certain finesse in the look and feel. You feel that okay, it gives a wow factor to the office. And see, when we talk about clients and office interiors, there are a lot of people who come from various countries also, and they see that okay, this has a certain finesse and certain good finishes or a feel good factor. Say you go into an office and you see aesthetically very well done, very well lit office, you have a different energy, right? So as an architect, I guess what they should look at it is aesthetic is one, performance is second, and probably the finishes and all this is what makes. And see, office in any office, if you look at glass partition, that is something which occupies a lot of space. I mean, the moment you go in, if glass partition is where you see everywhere, first noticeable. So that has to be taken care.
Sure. And you briefly touched upon in your presentation about the sustainability aspect of Saint-Gobain's hardware solutions. Could you elaborate on this? Any specific initiatives or practices that the company has undertaken to ensure that these solutions align with sustainability?
See, when we see, our goal to align to sustainability is that, okay, whatever product we bring into the market, it has to be reusable. And same goes with our partition solution also, because whenever we design see, partition is basically the glass and your frames, which is aluminum frame. So whatever we design, we ensure that the aluminum we are using it lesser aluminum is used, and lightweight in the sense that we don't use bulkier systems or frame. We try to give more solution on the glass integration in the slim profile. So as on date, I think Saint-Gobain has the slimmest single glazed and double glazed solution. So that is, we ensure that all the materials are reusable, and glass, of course, we all know that is highly reusable, and we take a conscious uh, decision that the design should be like that.
So as we come in the midway of our Q&A session, I would like to ask if we could use frameless glass doors in modern office designs.
Why not? I mean, we can always use a frameless glass door, because that is also one solution. See, when we have a cabin which has a single glaze, and which is where the acoustic requirements are not too high, we can use a glass door, a frameless glass door. One plus point is it has zero aluminum in it. It is just a glass with the fittings. We can definitely use, and then we do have many clients who have frameless glass door requirements as well. All the doors need not be a framed glass door. Frameless glass door, of course, can be used with our own hardware, and glass, of course, is ours.
So
And
building on this question, sure, ma'am, please go ahead.
I have a video which I think I should play.
Sure. So thank you for that glimpse at the frameless glass door. I'm sure our audience could put a picture for the words that we've spoken. So as we are coming closer to the end of the session, I would like to ask a few more questions on why are glass railings becoming a very popular choice in residential design? Apart from the conventional railings that we used to see, but now we almost see all the residential or homes having this extravagant glass railings that kind of lift the entire facade or the interiors of the space.
Yeah. See, glass railing offer a contemporary aesthetic and aesthetic look, and same time it ensures safety. And so basically you get a safety without obstructing the view, because glass is it gives quite an openness. So when in the balcony, if you use our railings, it has a different visual appeal, and normally we use it in the balconies and staircases and terraces, and in the residential segment. So when we say glass railing, glass gives that aesthetic and the beauty of it, and at the same time our railings come with a lot of safety standards. We do a lot of testing into it, because that is one thing which we ensure that we deliver safety at site.
Sure. And building upon this question of safety, what are the other or any other key factors to be considered when we select glass railings for our homes?
See, normally railings are used in outside. It is more of an outside application like balcony. So we ensure that we consider, while testing, we consider the climatic effects. It has to be rust free, and same time when we use laminated glass and tray glass, then we have to take care of the weather. It can the quality of lamination should be in such a way that it should not give off in summer. So all these factors are considered, and the testing is at SGRI is done based on all this factors like climatic conditions, the safety, the weather changes. A lot of things go into, and these are all to be considered, because I think now the building norms also has defined all these factors, and that is how a selection of a railing is done.
Great. So any fascinating railing project that you would like to showcase?
We'll take you through a video where you can see one of our railing installation, which is one of
Sure.
our good project.
Right, right. Yes.
Hi, my name is 𝐿𝐵𝐿𝐵. My company's name is 𝐒𝐵 Constructions Private Limited, located in East part of Hyderabad. And this project is called 𝐒𝐵 Homes, one of the prestigious project in East part of Hyderabad. And this project has 160 villas in 80 plus acres. And when it comes to villa project, for any builder, the challenging thing is like making villa aesthetically so beautiful. And the second part is again, safety comes into the picture. So keeping these two parameters in mind, we have given a utmost priority for choosing the components and brands from the different companies. So we have done a lot of exercise before choosing the vendors for this project. In that process, we come across 𝐻𝐵. Before that, we have done a lot of exercise in choosing right vendor for glass railing and balcony railings. Even in fact, in the elevation, we have a lot of railing involved and the glass involved. So in that process, we have done a lot of exercise and chosen a vendor, 𝐻𝐵 as a vendor. So we have chosen their product for our entire staircase. Particularly this villa has got G+2 floors. So keeping that in mind, they have given a beautiful solution for all our balcony railings or with aluminum profile and 𝐻𝐵 glass with toughened glass. And all our railings are assessed with 𝐻𝐵 toughened glass, and both has great features with great aesthetic looks. The installation process also very good. They are very supportive, and we are very happy with the kind of product we have chosen and the brand we have chosen for this project. Thank you.
So this brings us to the last question for the day. You are representing one of the companies that are closer to the industry, if I may say, SED industry, architecture, construction, engineering, and design. So how do 𝐻𝐵 hardware solutions stand out in terms of design and functionality, which are very important factors?
See, we have, I think, in hardware solutions, we have there's a lot of innovation done on the design side, because these are the products which is, see, unlike it's not just a glass, it is an entire system which goes into an office space or a residential, and be it an architect or client or somebody who is an end user at a home, they're all very, I would say, very sensitive about what is used in their premises. So there is a lot of innovation and gone into the deciding the design and the look and feel of it, and same time we also take care of not just the design, we also take care of the functionality. And all our solutions, I mean, glass hardware, of course, that is different. But for railing and partition, what I've seen is we customize a lot. I mean, customizable in the sense that the glass usage of glass and the finishes, we give wood grain finish, we give paint finish, we give anodizing finish, and same time we ensure that these are all sustainable and all durable. We give warranty for that, and see, when we say office, any office spaces is for at least for 5 years, the agreement is there with the builder. We ensure that we give quite a durable product, and that the testing and all is vetted by our team in SGRI. And basically, our products are all minimalistic design, which complements with the modern office requirements in partition, and same time the new generation home buyers, railing and all. We have a lot of customizable solution.
Great. That's awesome, ma'am. So with this, we come to the end of the webinar. Thank you so much for this insightful discussion. It's fascinating to kind of explore the hardware solutions that unlock the true potential of glass and design, like how we've been discussing. We've seen how glass combined with right hardware solution can create spaces that are not only visually and aesthetically stunning, but also functional and safe. So this conversation has provided us with a structured understanding of how hardware solutions work seamlessly to complement the glass across various applications. So on behalf of all of us at Glass Academy and Ethos Empowers, we thank you once again for sharing such detailed and inspired insights. We hope this session inspires our audience also to envision new possibilities for their projects. So please don't forget to join us in the next episode. Until then, keep inspired and keep designing for a brighter future. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Anvita. Thank you so much.